everyone, welcome to our channel Let's Decode It. In the last video, I have discussed with you all what is sum, if, count, average, average A, min and max. Now in this video, I'm going to discuss sum if, average if and count if. We'll see the difference between these three. As we know, when we are using if, that means we are defining some criteria. Here using SUMIF function, I want to see marks of those students who have obtained A grade. So let's just start. So here I'm doing SUMIF using SUMIF function. So before getting into this, let me just describe the syntax of this. The range with from where I'm selecting my criteria. So here the range is this from C2 to C10. Okay. Now I want to define some criteria. I want marks of all those students who have obtained A grade. So by doing this, I'm selecting A, writing A over here. Now the next thing is I have to define some range. So I want the total marks of all those students who have obtained A grade. So my sum range would be marks. So I'm going to select this and close the bracket and press enter. So 372, like all those students who have obtained A grade, their total marks are 372. Okay. So what average if will give us? Equals to average if I'll use this function. So here it is also asking me for the range. So the same goes with this as well. I'm going to select the grade range and then I want to define criteria. So for this also I want the average of all those students who have obtained A grade. Then I have to define the average range, obviously marks. So I will take this and close the bracket. Here also I am getting 93 average marks of all those students who have obtained A grade. So let's just count all those students who have obtained A grade. I just want to count the number of students. So what will I do? We will start with COUNTIF. Then it is asking me only two things, range and the criteria. So the range is this. Okay. And let's define the criteria by giving it the criteria. Here I'm getting the result 4. Only 4 students have obtained A grade, as you can see. One more thing I can do with COUNTIF function is, like here I have counted all those students who have obtained A grade. So I just want to define another criteria based on the marks. Okay. So here I'm writing COUNTIF, count those students. Now I have to define here range because I'm giving criteria based on marks. Okay. So I'm defining the range. Now I want to see marks of all those students who have obtained marks greater than 50. Okay, so let's just see greater than 50 and I'm closing the bracket. So here 9 students obtained marks greater than 50. Almost everyone, because there is no such record of less than 50. Let's just take another example. Okay, so COUNTIF. Now we will define some other criteria. Okay, so this time I will take marks greater than 80. Okay, I want to see the record of all those students who have scored marks greater than 80. So let's just close the bracket. 5 students, as we can count as well, 1 2 3 4, okay, and 5, 86. So 5 students have scored more than 80. So it's very easy using these functions. Like if we define some criteria, if we want to count anything, we want to calculate anything, or we want to get the average of an uncountable numbers, we can do the same using average if, count if and sum if functions. By defining criteria, we can just filter out the things by using these functions. So let's discuss one more function, that is concat function, which means to combine. So here I have list of first name and last name of students. So I just want to combine them. They are separately written in 2 columns. So I want to combine them into one. So what will I do? I will use concat function over here. So let's just see when I will write concat. Okay. So here it is asking me for the text which I want to combine. So I want to combine Anu, comma. So just observe one thing. While I'm selecting text 1, that is Anu, and now it's asking me for text 2, so I will select Sharma over here. So okay, so now if I'll close the bracket, what will it do? It will just write combine those two names, like last name and first name. Okay, but will we not give you space over here? I just want to give space, so what will I do? I will just do one thing. In between A2 and B2, I will use double quotes, okay, and space, then again double quotes, then comma. Okay, now it will give us Anup Sharma with a space. Okay, and for all these students, what will I do? I'll just drag with the help of this green square. I will drag it down and it will complete the work for me. So it's quite easy using Excel concat function to combine two things if you want. Here I have just given the example over here for the first name and last name. So that's all for this video. I will discuss some more functions in the upcoming videos.